For decades, The Simpsons have amazed viewers with their strangely accurate predictions of the future. From the unexpected rise of Donald Trump to the creation of holograms and other groundbreaking technologies, we can see into the year 2024 though. What new surprises does the famous show have in store for us? Come with us as we explore predictions that range from the interesting idea of Donald Trump getting a second term to the rise of artificial intelligence and even the scary idea of the end of the world. Do these predictions just happen by chance? Or does The Simpsons' foresight have a greater meaning? Since Donald Trump announced that he is running for president in 2024, there has been a lot of talk about his campaign. But what might surprise some is that The Simpsons saw this political change coming in 2015. In one scene that year, Homer Simpson flies through the air while Trump 2024 signs are seen on the ground. This scary forecast not only fits with Trump's plans, but also makes it seem likely that he will run for president in 2028. Not only that, but the real world is a lot like the world on The Simpsons. In a strange twist, the show also gave hints that Kamala Harris might run for vice president in the future. In a famous scene, Lisa offers to go on a journey to Mars, and Marge Simpson is shocked. Marge is not scared and goes on a dangerous mission to settle on Mars with her daughter and other family members. The business was supposed to start in 2026, but the schedule was sped up to a point where it seems almost silly. Recently, SpaceX and its founder, the innovative businessman Elon Musk, have been in the news for their big plans to settle on Mars. Some people want to send people to Mars as early as 2022, but Elon Musk's goal of making it a permanent home has not yet come true. Living on Mars sounds like something out of a science fiction book, but Musk's unwavering determination and new ideas make it seem possible. Musk made some bold claims in 2016 about the possibility of getting tickets to Mars within the next 10 years. It looks like the trip to Red Planet is almost ready to happen. One thing is certain. Between now and then, when everything is unclear, The Simpsons' new ideas will keep us entertained and make us think about what we think we know about the future. In the background, new ideas are being worked on all the time, especially in the area of holograms. Do you remember the famous Simpsons episode Bart to the Future? In it, they predicted Trump's presidency and showed how important holograms will be in the future. In this world, holograms deliver mail without any problems, making the difference between dream and reality less clear. Before you say this is just your fantasy, think about how far hologram technology has come. Amazing hologram performances have brought artists who have died back to life, like Tupac Shakur. HD3 holograms are beautiful three-sided screens that are already being used in the front of stores by big companies like Best Buy. Now that these holographic wonders are shown in more than 500 places, the idea of hologram mail isn't so far-fetched. Imagine being able to send realistic holographic versions of yourself through your smartphone, breaking down the barriers of normal contact. Trust 3D virtual experiences that feel like holograms. Regular videos that play in real time are a thing of the past. European mobile carriers like Vodafone, Orange, Deutsche Telekom, and Telefonica have joined forces with the cutting-edge deep tech company Matsuko to be the first to offer 3D communication. Matsuko has come a long way since she first worked on hologram calls. Now, she is focusing on making holograms that look more like the ones in Star Wars. Big names in the telecommunications industry made history when they said they would be taking part in a test study to try out holographic calls, with the goal of making the experiences as good as broadcasting. The fact that these holograms can be sent with just a smartphone is even more amazing. No fancy mixed reality or VR gear is needed. However, watchers may need certain tools in order to fully immerse themselves in the holographic experience. Being present in 3 dimensions will be possible no matter where you are in the not-too-distant future, when place won't matter. But get ready for yet another shocking Simpsons prediction. This time, they'll be talking about the dark side of technology, AI and robots. In the famous episode Itchy and Scratchy Land, a family's trip to a theme park turns sad when robots that look like they won't hurt anyone start causing chaos and putting lives at risk. Another scary future is one in which the AI is smarter than humans and risks our survival. This scary scenario shows how likely that future is. Technology is always changing, and a lot of progress has been made recently, especially in machine learning methods that can solve a lot of different hard problems. The progress we have made has made experts wonder if we might be getting close to something called the singularity. Experts say that the singularity is about to happen because big tech companies like Google and IBM, as well as many bold startups, are always trying to make AI and robots do more and better things. This technology revolution is being led by Ray Kurzweil, who is the famous head of engineering at Google and a real original thinker. Kurzweil, who is known as an expert on the singularity because of his unmatched knowledge and intelligence, said that this revolutionary event will happen before 2045. Herb Powell, Homer's long-lost brother, shows up again in the Simpsons episode Brother, Can You Spare Two Dimes? He needs money because his car company has been failing. Without Homer's full support, Herb sets out on a bold mission to create and build a prototype of a baby translator, a machine that can understand and translate the sounds babies make. At first, the idea might seem like something out of a fantasy picture, but recent events in the real world suggest that it's not. Well, there's a cry translator program which shows how technology can look like fiction. The smart app can listen to a baby's sound to tell if they're hungry, tired, bored, stressed, or unhappy. There are a lot of companies that have tried to figure out what kids mean by the noises they make. Just like Sounddream, using complex algorithms and machine learning, these projects give us hopeful signs for the future of caring for babies and talking to each other. Finally, let's look at the scary Simpsons episode, New Cats on the Block from 2001. This episode has the famous party posse in it. Get ready, because this story will scare you. Bart and his loose group of friends think that making a band called the Party Posse is a safe idea, but they have no idea that the Navy Department has come up with a bad plan and has its eyes set on them. Yes, you did read it right. This band, which seems harmless, is actually being used by the Navy for secret psyops. They are testing mind control by using the hidden messages in their hit song, Drop a Bomb. What a bad ending. The chant that plays, which when spelled backwards, means join the Navy. This is the perfect example of a realization that opens your eyes. The worst thing is that some fans have started to think about what this story about hip-hop brainwashing might mean. A lot of people were greatly affected by what happened, which made them worry and not sure about the future of the music business. Is this dark future a sign of what's to come? Since music has such a big impact on our minds, could popular songs someday be used to control what we do and how we think? The Simpsons bravely deal with this scary situation by using its trademark mix of comedy and social analysis. Let's turn the page and talk about the idea of a female president, which comes up a lot in The Simpsons predictions. The show has a lot of fun guessing about this, even though the facts say otherwise. Women have been in politics before, like Nikki Haley and Hillary Clinton, but the idea of a woman being president of the United States is still a long way off. There is no amount of humor or sarcasm that can clear The Simpsons' vision ball of this important political event in the United States. But who knows if the show's fantastical ideas won't gradually become more like real life. Now that we have looked at this far into The Simpsons predictions for 2024, it's important to remember that these are just that, predictions. Things like this can make people wonder and guess about the future, but it's still a secret. However, it's fun to think about what could have been, like whether The Simpsons are just a bunch of clowns or accidental prophets. What do you think, people in the audience? Do you believe The Simpsons when they say they have psychic powers, or do you think it's just a coincidence? So, that is all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See ya!